time tracking in Asana. So this is new, like I just saw it today, basically working with a client during a training session. And if you get to see the recording, if you are the client and you see the recording, you're going to see the funny face that I did, because it was very surprising to me to see that custom field pop up when we were doing the training. So I decided to record this reaction video, if we want to add a title to what is the purpose of this video, and it's to see how this new update that Asana is doing on their technology, and if it's actually what we need, or maybe we need to wait more to have an actual time tracker in Asana. So if you are like me and you like to measure your time and your productivity and how efficient you're being with all your resources, you're probably having right now a connection between your Asana projects and Harvest, which is the tool we'll mostly use, because it's very easy to use, easy to connect with Asana, with our projects, and we can export whatever that we have tracked during a specific time. We can see that reporting, and it's okay. Like, it does a fair work, but we were always wondering, what if we have a time tracker in Asana? Is there a way to have that? So right now, at least until today, and this is my blind reaction, I don't know how this is going to be working, but at least until today, we are not able to track our time with Asana. So I know that for the ones that are ClickUp lovers, they're going to say, yeah, we can do it on ClickUp. I know, I also work with ClickUp, but I don't like it for many reasons. So I will stick with Asana, even though I don't have my time tracker yet in Asana, like natively. So I do have my time tracker wherever I have a task. I can track my time with Harvest. I have it right here. Okay. But now, let's see how this works. Now, if we are going to make a customization to our projects, you will probably see something like this if you go today to your projects in Asana that says time your work. Estimate how long a task may take and record the actual time spent on a task. So this is actually really great. What I've been doing so far, I first do an estimation of my time based off the different projects that I have. I will do an estimation of how much time all the tasks are going to take me in order to get them to completion. So what I have been doing, at least until today, is create a numeric field, okay? And I will label it. I will say that this is hours, okay? And I will do it with decimals, because we may have some tasks that it will take 30 minutes or 15 minutes. And if you know me, you know that I estimate times, even for the tasks that will take me 5 minutes or 15 minutes. I have proven this to clients before, how much time they actually spent on 5 minutes task or 15 minutes task. So yes, I estimate time for 15 minutes task, 1 hour task, etc. So I will use decimals for that. And this will be my capacity field. So I will create it in Asana, in my projects in Asana, only for estimations, at least until today, because we're doing this blind reaction to this new custom field in Asana. So I will create it, and I will have all my sets of tasks, okay? And I will say, okay, this task will take me 1 hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 3 hours, and 6. Okay, they're all assigned to me. So I will assign all these tasks to me, and they will have different dates. Like, this is due next Friday. This is for Wednesday. This is for Wednesday as well. Let's say this is from Tuesday to Thursday. This is for Monday. So I will ensure I will follow the 3 key things that I will need for a task to actually count in my workload and capacity. So the task needs to be properly named. And then the 3 important things is that it has to be assigned, it needs to have a due date, and it needs to have a capacity. So with that, we'll go to our portfolio, okay? And we will create, let's say, this is just a demo for capacity. And we will add all the projects that we will need to use. Right now, I'm just using this demo to show you what I've been doing so far. And I will set a capacity, okay, of 30 hours a week, which is pretty much the capacity that I have for like everything, okay? And then this is telling me, okay, if your capacity is 30 hours a week, this is how you are. You need to work maximum. Your capacity, your daily capacity is going to be 6 hours. So 5 days a week, 6 hours a day, okay? You may be asking, yeah, what if I only work 3 days a week? So I can cover this in another video if you are like me, that I only work 4 days a week. I don't work 5 days a week, so I block an entire day so that I have a real capacity here. But right now, this is for everyone that works from Monday to Friday. Okay? So notice how this is the only way right now that we can measure our workload and capacity here in Asana through portfolios. This is what I've been doing so far. So let's see how it will change if we use this field. So we have this time work, okay? I just click there and let's see what it did. So it didn't do anything. So I guess I will have to, oh, there is estimated time and actual time. Okay, so those are default fields from what I see. We have these are also default, the created by, created on, last modified on, etc. Like these are fields that you will always have in all your projects. So I guess that we will have this in all our projects now. Let's see what's different. So from what I see, this is what it's doing is adding fields to estimate how much time a task will take you. So this is pretty much the usual times that I will use to estimate my task. So this is 1 hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes. We don't have 3 hours. Okay, so I guess this is good that you will need to obviously a task that will take you 6 hours to complete. I will usually break it down. I will have like micro tasks. Yeah, so it makes sense. So let's say 2 hours and 2 hours. And I don't see a tracker for the time. So the one that I have here is the one from Harvest. If you have Harvest, this is how you will track your time for the task. But natively, I don't see a tracker here. What I see is that we will say how much, like we will add manually the time that we spent on the task. So we will still need to track our times outside of Asana, which I really don't like this. I will need to say here 1 hour and at the time and save it. Yeah, okay. It took me 1 hour or it took me 45 minutes and save it. This one took me an hour. 2.5 hours. Like I have to, it still requires manual inputs. And what if I spend more time? I will add 2 more hours. Yeah, and it will count. Okay, so pretty much you will have to keep tracking your time outside of Asana, which I don't mind doing that. I like the fact that I can have here an actual time, so I can do comparisons. Let's see if there's something different in the dashboard. So I will delete this one because I will not be using, let's clean this up. I will not be using this field anymore. I will use this estimated time so I can predict my time and actual time. Let's see in the dashboard, we have estimated time, which are these 7 hours. And can we measure? Let's see. Yeah, we have here actual time. So we can see estimated time and actual time. This is very simple. Like, you can do something better here, like depending on custom fields or assignees. So yeah, this is just very simple. Seeing how it works. So, okay, it's not what I expected. I have to be honest. I would expect an icon like this one that we can actually click, start tracking our time, and then stop. Okay, that I would prefer that, honestly. But yeah, it's okay to as a start. If Asana is going to continue improving this is a really good start. And yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Try it out and leave me a comment. What do you think of this feature? I know that I will definitely be using it because I already use estimations of my time for my task. I check on my workload every week on Thursday when I do my weekly planning, and I will see my capacity. And usually the way that I track my time is that I have an actual timer with some background music, and then I will set timers for 25 minutes blocks of time to do like any activity or task, or 50 minutes if it's something that requires more focus or something like that. So it will be something similar, and I can keep adding the time here. So I don't know, try it out and let me know what do you think on this new feature of Asana.